They call it the most expensive weapons program in human history. $1.7 trillion. But when an F-35 Lightning II vanishes from enemy radar and strikes without warning, you realize why. The year is 1996. The Cold War is over. But a new threat looms on the horizon. America's fighter fleet is aging. The F-16s, F-A-18s, and Harriers that dominated the skies for decades are becoming obsolete. And potential adversaries? They're catching up. The Pentagon launches the Joint Strike Fighter program. 1 aircraft, 3 variants, multiple nations, an impossible dream. Lockheed Martin steps forward with a radical design. A 5th-generation multi-role fighter that doesn't just dominate the battlefield, it rewrites the rules. In 2006, the F-35 Lightning II is born. 3 variants emerge from the program. The F-35A, conventional takeoff and landing, built for the Air Force. The F-35B, short takeoff, vertical landing, a beast designed for the Marines. The F-35C, carrier-capable, engineered for the Navy's floating fortresses. 1 airframe, 3 missions. 0 compromise. Let's talk capabilities. Top speed, Mach 1.6, over 1,200 miles per hour. But speed isn't what makes the Lightning deadly. It's what you can't see. The F-35's stealth design makes it nearly invisible to radar. While enemy fighters are still searching, the Lightning has already fired. By the time they realize what's happening, it's over. Combat radius, over 600 nautical miles without refueling. Internal weapons bays carry air-to-air missiles, precision-guided bombs, even nuclear ordnance. All hidden inside that sleek, angular fuselage. But the real magic? The sensor fusion. 6 infrared cameras, an APG-81 ASA radar, distributed aperture system, electronic warfare suite, all feeding data into one unified display. The pilot doesn't just see the battlefield, they see through it. 360-degree situational awareness. No blind spots, no surprises. And here's the kicker. Every F-35 in the sky shares what it sees. One jet spots a threat, every friendly aircraft knows instantly. It's not just a fighter, it's a flying network node, a quarterback in the sky. The Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine delivers 43,000 pounds of thrust, supercruise capability, thrust vectoring on the B variant that defies physics itself. This isn't just a fighter jet. It's a technological revolution wrapped in titanium and composite materials. The F-35 doesn't just change battles, it changes strategy. Over a dozen nations have adopted it. The United Kingdom, Israel, Japan, South Korea, Australia, Norway, the Netherlands, Italy, Poland, more joining every year. Why? Because air superiority isn't optional anymore. China's J-20, Russia's Su-57. These 5th-generation fighters represent a direct challenge to Western air dominance. The balance of power teeters on a knife's edge. But here's what keeps adversaries awake at night. While they're building dozens of stealth fighters, America and its allies are deploying hundreds of F-35s. As of 2025, over 1,000 Lightning IIs are operational worldwide. Production continues. Block 4 upgrades are rolling out, adding enhanced weapons capacity, improved sensors, and next-generation electronic warfare capabilities. Let's compare. The F-22 Raptor, unmatched in air-to-air combat, faster, more agile, but expensive. Limited production. Only 187 ever built, and the production line closed in 2011. The F-35 sacrifices some speed and maneuverability for versatility. It strikes ground targets, provides close air support, conducts reconnaissance, and it costs half as much per unit. Russia's Su-35, a formidable 4-5 generation fighter. Thrust vectoring, long range, heavy payload, but it lights up radar like a Christmas tree. In a beyond visual range engagement, the Lightning sees it first, fires first, wins first. France's Rafale, excellent multi-role capabilities, combat-proven, exported globally, but it lacks true stealth. In a contested environment against integrated air defenses, the F-35 survives where the Rafale can't venture. China's J-20, stealthy, long range, built specifically to challenge American air power in the Pacific. But its engines still lag behind Western technology. Its sensor fusion is untested in real combat, and its production numbers remain uncertain. The Lightning II isn't just another fighter in the fleet. It's the backbone of Western air power for the next 30 years. Behind every F-35 is a pilot, trained for years, screened ruthlessly, trusted with a $100 million aircraft and the lives of everyone on the ground. The training pipeline is brutal. Simulator hours, academics, tactical scenarios, emergency procedures drilled until they're muscle memory. When they finally strap into that cockpit, they're not just flying a machine. They're commanding a weapon system that would have seemed like science fiction a generation ago. Luke Air Force Base, Eglin, Edwards. These are the temples where Lightning pilots are forged, where they learn to trust the jet, trust the technology, trust themselves. And when the call comes, when tensions escalate and diplomacy fails, they're ready. Israel has used F-35s in combat, striking targets deep in hostile territory, returning home without a scratch. The details remain classified, but the message is clear: the Lightning works. The program has faced criticism, cost overruns, technical delays, software bugs, early operational challenges that gave skeptics ammunition. But every revolutionary technology faces doubt. The F-35 program persevered, improved, evolved, block after block, upgrade after upgrade. The Lightning has become everything it was designed to be. And now, countries are lining up. Waiting lists stretch years into the future. Because when you need to defend your airspace in the 21st century, there's no substitute. The F-35 Lightning II represents more than American engineering prowess. It's a symbol of alliance, partnership, shared defense. When an F-35 takes off from a carrier in the Pacific, or from a forward base in Europe, or from an air base in the Middle East, it's not just one nation's strength. It's a promise. A promise that hostile actors cannot operate with impunity, that aggression has consequences, that the skies belong to those who defend freedom. In hangars across the world, mechanics prep these machines. Pilots brief missions, ground crews load weapons. The F-35 Lightning II isn't just a fighter jet, it's the tip of the spear, the guardian angel, the silent predator that ensures our children sleep safely. From the ice-cold runways of Norway to the scorching tarmac of the Middle East, from the pitching decks of American supercarriers to the bases of our closest allies, the Lightning watches, waits, protects. And to those who would test our resolve, who would threaten peace, who would gamble with aggression, the Lightning has a message: we see you. We're faster, we're smarter, and we're already there. The sky will never be the same again.